Welcome to our podcast. What she said.
Hey, this is Audrey, and this is Courtney, and we are the Girls of 95.
Yeah. Girls of 95. Yeah. Yeah. Girls of 95. Oh, yeah.
Hello, gang.
Woo, yeah.
Wait, am I in this?
What?
If I scoot all the way over?
You gotta be in it. Yeah, you're in it. You can move it a little if you need to.
No, it's okay. I think it's okay. We look okay now?
Are we all right now, Mr. Krabs?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krebs?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hello, everyone. Today, it's a Tuesday for us.
Yeah, we just ate a whole bunch of potato soup.
Literally, I had 2 helpings. And I have to say helpings. When you eat something like potato soup, you don't say I had 2 servings. You say I had 2 helpings.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
I don't think I've ever said either. I think I say just 2 bowls every time. Do you say 2 servings?
She has a plate, and she said I had 2 bowls.
Yeah. I would.
I know. That's not a joke. Okay, well, this is Courtney. And
Hey.
that is...
Here, wait.
I like how you said, hey, whenever I said this is Courtney. This is Courtney, Audrey. Hey. I'm like, no, that wasn't me. We're trying to voice train them.
Ready? Here, I'll voice train them.
And this is Audrey. And this is Courtney.
That's too similar.
And we are...
No, you got to pick a different one. In this
No.
episode, we'll just do it in that voice. So, here's mine. And this is Audrey.
And that's Audrey's voice, and this will be mine the rest of the episode.
Can you imagine?
I get to have my regular voice. Audrey has to talk like, now this is Audrey.
Every episode,
Frank, I got the baby.
We switch off who has to be Southern that episode. You have to talk in an
Oh,
accent.
hi, sweetie.
So they can tell us apart easier.
Sometimes, yeah, I do think sometimes our accents come out. We don't really have them, but when I say certain things or I get in a certain mood.
But if I'm telling a story.
Just to say. She's like, well, yeah, I don't really ever talk like that unless I'm telling a story. Then, honey.
No, we do have like, I'll call it a faccent. It's a fake accent. It's not like it's fake.
A faccent?
A faccent. No, but yeah, it's like not like it's fake, it's real. But like this is my normal speaking voice, I would say, wouldn't you?
No, it's more like louder.
Oh, okay. But this is like more normal-esque. But then sometimes you'll get a little drawl in it.
Drawl.
Sometimes
little
your
drawling.
L's start sounding country all of a sudden, and you're like, "What happened with that?"
Is that right? Yeah, I don't know.
For me, it's the hard L. I
The
think.
hard L.
Yeah, I don't know, but it just comes out sometimes, especially when I'm telling stories, honestly, about being in my hometown.
Mhm.
I feel like, it comes out a little bit more. Or every time I'm like
I'm being sassy.
back home in Missouri, like I'll kind of, I don't say Missouri though. You'll get snitches, will get stitches if they say Missouri. I was just in an Uber the other day.
And I was also in it.
Oh, you were in the Uber? You were in the same story? I didn't know if it was you or if it was a different time we were in an Uber.
Unless it happened twice. It was the same Uber, and we were sitting next to each other.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just in
It was an Uber full of people, to be fair. It was when your friends were down.
Well, yeah, and I was just in an Uber, like, on Saturday, too, so I didn't remember, like, from what Uber time it was.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but, yeah, and we never say Missouri.
No, he was like, "Oh, you're from Missouri. Do you guys say Missouri?" And people ask me that all the time, though. Like when I moved here, it's always like an older man, though, like an adult man. It's not like another person our age, hardly ever.
Yeah.
My thing is, it just makes me cringe.
Yeah.
I don't know that many people who say it, but I just think it's like, it's not my.
It's always people from, like, not my town or, like, movies.
It might be from a specific area in Missouri, and I just don't know
Must
it.
be, I guess.
But even like some of the most like cowboy country.
They call it Missouri still.
Yeah, they still call it Missouri.
No, I honestly, now that I think about it, the only people that I've ever heard say Missouri is movies and TV shows, which, I mean, makes sense, I guess, because I think everybody says that. But then also, too, like, I feel like most governors we've had, the president of my college says that. Like, there's so many, like, head officials, I guess, not even, like, of all of Missouri, but, like, literally the president of my college or people like that, they say Missouri.
Are they from Missouri?
I know the president wasn't. He's from like.
That's my thing. I think it's people trying to be like, yeah, we're part of your,
Like,
we're part of your thing. We get it. And we're like, we don't even say that.
But I know, like, there was.
Do you know what I'm saying though?
Too.
Where it's like if
know.
you go to Texas and you start singing the stars at night, and people in Texas are like,
I don't know. We'll have to ping in Ken.
Yeah, I know, but Ken's not.
That's true.
From Texas either, so he would be into it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the point I'm making.
No, he was born and raised in Texas.
He was not.
Just kidding. That's a
but
joke.
he plays the part very well.
Yeah.
He is Texas, soul born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Maybe not
actually
all day.
not.
Yeah.
Anyway,
How did we get to that tangent?
Missouri. Or we were talking about how we sound. Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Anyway.
Good.
No.
That's how it do be. That's how it do be going with this podcast.
It is funny though, because I like jokingly will talk like that a lot, and I know I'm pretty sure I said this in a previous episode, but there is a video that was on my Hinge profile, and it was like me being silly, and I was talking in the accent, and I had some people commenting, "I love your accent," and I was like, it wasn't real. It was just a joke.
Can you make multiple Hinge profiles or just one? Like,
I'm sure it's connected to an email. So the more emails, the merrier.
That's what I was
Hinge
saying. You
profiles.
gotta just do different ones and see like how your odds are better. Like, don't make anything sexual. Just like make one.
You don't have to make anything sexual, and they will still say sexual things.
I know. I'm just saying like that would be a dead giveaway. I'm saying more so like personality. Like make a funny girl. Make just a cute normal girl.
All the
Make
aspects.
a
Here's my
country
thing is.
girl.
Well, yeah, it would be funnier if you did things that weren't your personality. But my thing is, I could make, I feel like multiple Hinge profiles, still being myself, but like only showing certain facets.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It could be a very interesting.
Like here's
test. Because your Hinge right now is a perfect combination. I feel like of just like funny and cute and like normal and like whatever. But if you but obviously, like I think you only have a few prompts. Like you don't know what would be the best avenue to go down.
I just make a new Hinge profile that only has the
specific
speech
things.
ones. I only have the speaking ones.
Well, not like someone like that, but I'm just
I
saying, like,
know.
you could look at it and say, okay, do guys value being funny more? Like, do I get more likes with that versus if I'm more normal, if I'm more... It could be an interesting test to see what people swipe on. That could be very interesting.
That's a fun science experiment.
I think, yeah, it'd be a fun... That's what I'm saying. Like,
Let's just do it for an episode, then.
Okay, great.
I have 2 emails.
And you can use some of mine, too.
Okay.
But they're all you.
They're all pictures of me, but they're all just like different.
Different.
Like I disconnect right now. My Instagram's connected to the one I have, but
Yeah, so
I'm
just
not on it
disconnect it.
currently because I'm just getting like a little bit
Overwhelmed with it.
Yeah, I'm a little tired of it, honestly.
But that could be funny. What could be one would have to be funny. One would have to be like cute normal.
Yeah.
Like maybe shy normal and cute normal, or like high.
Also,
high
hot
energy.
take. I think scratch everything I've said before. I think I need someone that's more shy.
Really?
I think I need someone that's not as.
So you can be bland.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be a star.
I don't even mean it like that, though. I think it'd be a nice balance. And I think the more I realize, I think that's more what I'm attracted to, actually.
I was just about to say, I was like, well,
I think
your previous people would make sense that would be
yeah,
kind of what
the
you'd
people
be
who
more
I liked
attracted to.
more were not as...
Outgoing. Or not outgoing, but just not as...
Yeah, they weren't... They just... I don't know. They...
lack star potential.
No, it wasn't that, but I just think... I don't know.
No, I get that.
It depends on like what you really find charming in somebody, and I think that just I immediately am just like maybe
yeah.
I can't find. It's hard to know if someone's genuine if they're like that.
I will
too
say I
much.
think something you have a major ick on is cockiness, and I feel like a lot of confident people are cocky. And in a woman, it's kind of hot and kind of cool, but in a guy, sometimes you can just be a dick.
Yeah, because like
that's probably what's coming up.
Here's my thing is I think a girl that's kind of cocky like will do it like say one thing as a joke and then like move on and just be normal after that, and then a guy is so easy just to be like really not okay with the things.
And there's
that
two
you
schools
say.
of thought too, because there's also very confident guys who are like kind of more nerdy or annoying. So it's like that's not great.
I don't know which one's worse. A cocky smart guy or a cocky because he's like they literally like belittle you,
right?
Or one
that's
cocky
just
hot guy that just they're just
down to get a body count.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see what you're saying. I just think you need a normal guy.
Yeah. That's what I mean, though, because I'm just like funny, and I mean, I want all those things, but it's just. Is the freaking storage full?
Did we delete? Pausing the pause.
Oh, it's working. Yeah. Okay, that's very good news. Every time we just need to format it.
Yeah, but why do you have to format it every time? It's so dumb.
I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of formatting is to know. Honestly, I don't know what that means.
Editing Audrey here. We did not, in fact, figure out the problem, and there is no video for the rest of this. But pretty funny, eh, guys? Pretty funny.
Okay, so now that we have formatted our SD card.
Yeah, don't forget to format your SD card, kids. That's so annoying.
But it honestly was not a bad. It was easy fix thanks to our handy dandy YouTube video that we looked up again.
We love YouTube.
If you guys need any help formatting an SD card on a Mac.
I'm linking his YouTube in the bio. Go to the show notes and you can go watch the video for yourself. Yeah,
because that's 2 times we've used it now. And I think I'll remember it next time, honestly.
I'll link how to set up an audio MIDI too, like to have 2 microphones recording, all that stuff. We got so much help from our YouTube friends.
Yeah, guys, we're not gatekeeping. We're here for, hang on, let me see if I have it pulled up still. Because I want to name drop again. I'm going to keep name dropping. I think we've already
name dropped him.
I'm going to keep name dropping it. Tech Insider. Thanks, Tech Insider. This video is brought to you by Tech Insider, because if not, we would have had no footage. Okay.
Yeah. And I know, like, Miss Cindy Ferrari, she gets really sad when she doesn't have footage.
So do my parents.
They're like, we get on YouTube to watch you.
We literally... Our favorite TV show.
I will say, though, like, I've looked at the stats from our... Because I can see, like, who's listening. Not who, but, like, how many people are listening versus watching YouTube. And it's 50-50 split.
Really?
Yeah.
It's because only 4 people are watching.
No, it's like I think our last episode it was 7 on Spotify and 7 on YouTube. Like, pretty
not bad.
14.
Honestly, if we have people that are still listening, that's just even amazing.
Yeah, we're kind of dropping off, but honestly, we just need to bring Ryan back because we got a big surge when he was on.
It's because all his friends.
It was like 18 to 35.
I will say though, he posted it on Facebook. I don't think I've ever posted anything.
I don't think I have either.
He posted on his Facebook.
I have a Facebook and I post on our Facebook, but only 2 people follow it.
Is it me and you?
Yeah. So, I mean, I probably don't even need to do the Facebook anymore, but maybe I can I need to start just adding people I know. I never really did that.
I know. I think that's what I need to do on the Instagram as well, actually, because I think that's how
we'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can get more listeners. Because we want to quit our jobs. That's the real goal.
Yeah. The last, I mean.
That would be great.
Hang on. I'm looking at our Instagram. Our audience reach on our Instagram is over 16,000.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, because, well, it's 57 followers. It's over 16,000 non-followers in the last 30 days.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good considering I don't know that many people. And I don't even think I've been exposed to that many people who would know who I am.
Yeah, what's our TikTok? Yeah, guys, if you don't already though, follow us on Instagram and TikTok because we do post a lot of fun stuff there. Courtney manages it.
Don't judge too harshly because I manage it well. Really I manage it better whenever I have more free time.
Yeah, I feel you.
You can tell when I'm in a hard spot at work though because it just really goes in a lull.
It's okay.
Anyway,
but it's good. It's fun
until
content.
I'm doing it full. I mean, unless you're doing it full time, it's just not going to be.
No, we're half-assing it, but even if this, obviously, we would love to quit our jobs.
It's just so fun. It's really so much fun. Yeah,
last time we recorded, we were making TikToks. It's really fun to make.
It was
TikToks.
So funny though because I showed up and I told her, "Hey, I'm just really not in a good mood. I woke up in a bad mood. I'll be fine, but I'm just telling you." And then we did, and she was like, "Well, I'll tell the story of how Ryan and I met and all this." And I'm like, "That's a great idea because I have a lot to say about that, but I'm not the one that's having to think of how the story went. I can just kind of add my 2 cents." And then after she asked me if I wanted to make TikToks.
Well, we were done
my heart
like
sank.
10.
My heart sank a little. I mean, it was really fun still, and I got into it. And I'm like, Yeah, but it was fun, and there's some really funny ones. I'm really sad because I edited this whole one. I won't say which one yet because we're gonna post it, but there's a funny one coming up, Thelma and Louise style, and I literally edited it and had the music all matched up, and then it didn't save, so then I have to go back and redo the whole thing, and it's really annoying. Yeah, but that's what I mean about, like, it actually takes some time and effort.
Yeah.
Our Instagram is definitely lacking right now, but me and Audrey, we're gonna actually hang out soon and then take some photos of us hanging out, so we have a little bit of that too content.
I think too during the summer, I think it'll really just soar and fly.
Yes,
as well.
Yeah,
honestly, during the summer we need to do like boot camp and just like
go crazy. You
come stay with me, and then it's just like this for this week
is specifically
pure content and pure recording, and like
every
day we'll record an episode, and every night we'll do content, or whatever.
Yeah.
Just do boot camp, because I think it does help, like that one day
it's gonna help that we call it boot camp too.
One day we recorded 5 episodes in a row, and it was kind of a lot, but also like my next month after that was bliss, because it's as fun as this is, definitely, and I love doing it. Sometimes it's hard because you have to carve out time for it, but it's like when you can just spend a whole day doing it and just talking and having fun, it's really
because it's always fun, but it's like it gets stressful to plan out time for it. And if there's ever a time where we can plan ahead, because sometimes we're kind of just going off the seat of our pants.
Like today I texted her at 3 o'clock.
But I like this topic. I think I'm just going to be a little less, my information is going to be a little less specific. Basically, we want to talk about what did we call it, life of 95. So we're going back in time to 1995, which is kind of one of the main topics of our podcast in general, because that's when Audrey and I were born, and that's where we got the name. But just some like major events and like pop culture and music and movies and just things 1995, because obviously that's the year we were born, so like anything that we know about that would be from like our childhood memories.
But it'll probably dive a little bit into early 2000s too, just because I don't specifically remember anything past the age
I did find a couple of articles though, and there's a lot of good things where I didn't realize it was 1995.
Oh, cool.
So they were still relevant like in our young childhood. But
let's dive in. So I asked Courtney,
you say the topic and I'll just add my thing.
So I had a ton of different topics, and I wanted to get really specific, like the day you were born, like what was the major news and stuff. And it was really just not great. Like I think in mine it was like a war started, and I was like, cool. So
mine was very sad and depressing, and it was more like an episode of, what's the murder podcast?
My Favorite Murder.
My Favorite Murder. It would have turned into a My Favorite Murder,
which I would be down to do sometime. But
but
anyway,
like it's dark.
But I was gonna get really specific with like our birthdays, but
that's
I couldn't.
That's
really
only
find
easy to do though if you're not focused on the year. If you just say your birthday, it could be any year in the past 26 years or before. But the Florida man thing, and honestly, specifically just our birthday, it was not popping up anything. So I was looking at birth month, and that did help.
Well, so I said, though, what's something easy you can track is like top song and top movie during that time. So we just pulled our top 5 songs and movies, the physical day we were born. So
mine is not, but that's okay. Mine's the top song the day I was born, and then just the 5 songs that were popular that year.
So the top movie, I did top 5 because I don't know all of these movies. I'm going to go bottom to top. Okay. It was The Net. I don't know what that is. Babe was the next, or number 4.
Ooh.
Like, the pig movie. Then Something to Talk About, which is a really good movie. Then Dangerous Minds. And then the top movie on the day I was born was Waterworld. What is that?
I've heard of that.
Yeah, but most of them I was like, no, I don't really know any of these. So, and then what was your top movies?
Okay. So you said from 5 up?
That's what I did.
Okay. It was also just showing... Okay, whatever. Anyway. Number 5 was A Walk in the Clouds. Don't know what that is.
Nope.
Number 4 was Seven, which I have heard of.
Okay.
But I've never seen. It's about 2 detectives. A rookie and a veteran. Dangerous Minds, which I have definitely heard of. I don't think I've ever seen it as well.
That was on my list, too.
Okay.
So you heard it just now.
No, I'm just saying I've heard of it before. Oh, wait. Yeah, I have. Because somebody's like... It's about a teacher who struggles to connect with her inner city school. So, yeah, okay. And then Mortal Kombat, which is a very popular movie I've never seen.
Yeah.
And then the top one was To Wong Fu. Thanks for everything,
That's
Julie
a
Newmar.
good one. That's a good movie.
I've
Have you
never
ever
seen
that?
it. 3 drag queens travel cross country until their car breaks down, leaving them stranded in a small town.
It's such a good movie. Like, generally, it's one of my mom's favorite movies. Who would have thought?
That makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense, Cindy.
But it's so good. Like, it's just such a cute movie. I don't know. And it has Patrick Swayze in it.
Patrick Swayze.
I don't know. It's really good. I really like that one.
I will say, just some popular movies from the year, though, some honorable mentions that maybe weren't near our birthday. Batman Forever, which is the Batman with Val Kilmer, if you know who that is.
Nope.
Yes, you do. You do. Clueless was
Yeah, I saw
1995.
Clueless. It was like the number one movie, I think, for me in like the month of July or something. But it wasn't my day.
Another kind of Clueless style movie is Empire Records. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Do you think it's actually good?
Yeah, I'm not mad I watched it. Would I ever want to watch it again? No.
No, it's really not that good. It looked like the type of movie I would really like.
Same, that's why I watched it.
And I was like, I don't. Apollo 13 was a huge movie.
Yeah, did that win Best Picture?
I'm sure it was. Oh, wait. A Walk in the Clouds has Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves?
Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers came out.
That's actually those are really good movies.
There's a lot of good movies that came out during this year, honestly. Billy Madison, While You Were Sleeping.
Yeah.
Those Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. I know she's not a Jim Carrey fan, but that was a Tommy Boy. Some really big comedies came out this year, guys.
Great.
Just saying. But yeah, those are some really huge movies. If we still know about them, and came out in 1995, they're pretty big.
Yeah. All right, now we're gonna dive into top songs. So on my birthday, number 5 was Boomtastic by Shaggy. Never heard it, but I love Shaggy. The 4th one, this is what I was freaking out about. Kiss from a Rose by Seal. That was number 4 on my birthday. I said that.
Wait, that was
great.
number 4 of the year.
Great.
That's what I'm saying. Some of them didn't change. The top 100, it's only like if a song.
Oh, so it could all be the same.
They could all be the same. That's why I just looked up this top song for my birthday. It wasn't showing me a list, but the top song for my birthday was the same top song for the year. So that's why I just looked up.
Okay, well, I'll keep going. My number 3
ahead.
was One More Chance by Notorious Big, which I've never heard that one. Number 2 was Don't Take It Personal by Monica. And then number 1, which I've known that, is Waterfalls by
Really?
TLC. That was
okay, so it changed by the time 1 month later, a month and a half later, basically. It changed, okay? So number 5, this was for the year, but
That's okay.
So this will say by the end of the year, okay? On Bended Knee by Boyz II Men. A lot of hip hop and R&B.
It
I
really
will say
was.
the
It
whole
really
list.
was.
I also have a very important addition to add to this in a second.
Okay.
4, staying at number 4 was Kiss from a Rose by Seal. So Seal
good.
really locked in that number 4 position on the top 100.
Yeah,
okay?
I guess.
Number 3 was Creep by TLC.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2 was Waterfalls by TLC. TLC was freaking
They're
climbing
popping
the
off.
charts. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
all over them charts. And then number 1 was Gangsta's Paradise.
Love that song.
It's so good.
Wow, I would
By
love
Coolio.
I would love to know if like that was really the year of R&B.
Here's what's really important to me. You want to take just any guess at the number 31. It's really random.
Number 31 on the list.
Just take it for fun. An old song. You're never going to get it, but I just want to know your funny guess.
I don't even know because I'm bad with stuff like that.
Well, you're never going to guess it, so any guess you could even think. I will say it's from a movie.
Oh, it's from a movie. Okay.
Okay, so it made it to the list because it's from
Is
a
it
movie.
I think this is too later, but is it the
Do, 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 do. No,
I
it's
think
Colors of the Wind by Pocahontas.
Man, I did see something about Pocahontas. It was like
Pocahontas-
Pocahontas had a time this year.
Yeah,
that year.
Pocahontas
Came
premiered,
out, right?
And it had, I think at the time, there's obviously been, record has been beaten since then, but it had the biggest, I think, premiere attendance. It had like hundreds of thousands of people.
I bet it's such a good movie.
I
Pocahontas.
love Pocahontas. Love. Also, we
I
talked about John
appreciated it.
Smith before.
Yeah, I appreciate it now that I'm older. Like as a kid, I was like, it's okay.
No, I love it. I love
But
it. I
now
loved
that I'm
it then.
older, it's like
No,
might
I
be my
loved it then,
favorite.
too.
Might be my favorite. I think it's just because the music is so good and like the vibe is there.
The vibe I agree.
Yeah.
I
vibe is
agree.
there.
Okay. What else did you want to add? Because I have a list of just like things, 25 things that happened.
Wait, I'm gonna look up.
In
Sorry,
1995.
I'm going really off the cuff, but I wanted to look up like what won like best picture that year.
Okay.
I didn't look this up earlier. Sorry, guys.
You're fine. I'll tell you another movie quip while we're waiting. DVDs were invented this year.
Whoa, DVDs. Those
DVDs,
are, like,
man.
out now. Like,
Yeah.
You don't even the best picture. You want to take a guess?
For 1995. Was it one of the ones we listed already?
No, but it's like probably it could be maybe the greatest movie of all time, and that's just my opinion. But I think that's a lot of people's opinion too. Like this is a big movie. Might not be the greatest movie of all time, but I think it could make the top 10 of all time in the whole world.
Okay, well, the only big movie I can think of from that long ago is Titanic, and that's later.
That's a good guess, but no, it's Forrest Gump.
Oh, okay.
Right? Wouldn't
Yes.
you say that'd probably be like top 10 of all time?
Oh.
Like it's so iconic.
Okay, I should have said Forrest Gump.
but it's
wait,
so good.
Have we talked about this before?
What?
Because we were talking about Forrest Gump, and I was talking with my dad because we really love that movie. I think a lot of people just really love that movie.
It's a good movie.
And it was up against Shawshank Redemption
That was what came up with like the
for
second.
Best Picture.
Yeah.
And
that's hard.
have you watched that movie?
No, but I just know it's iconic.
It's so good. It's like, it's Forrest Gump level good. It was,
Yeah.
it could have won as well. Forrest Gump is really, really good, but Shawshank Redemption's
I think
really
there's
good.
a lot of movies that came out in the 90s that are like,
Really great movies. I know.
yeah.
I'm sure whenever we're older, we'll feel that way about some of the movies that have come out now. But I just think now, I really wonder how many movies came out per year, like 26, 25 years ago when we were born, as opposed to now. Because it's almost just like there's so many movies coming out all the time.
Yeah.
And they're pouring so much money into everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now you can really like a movie because the freaking, what am I trying to talk about? Like
I don't know.
the special effects are so good
Yeah.
or whatever it is. Like there's different reasons why movies are like beloved now and even then, but I don't know, just so many movies are being made.
I looked up. Sorry, I'm multitasking.
No, you're fine.
I'm looking up. I thought it'd be interesting to look at the best new artist of 1995 from the Grammys, and it was Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hootie and the Blowfish was all over I'm
My
not a
mom likes
fan.
them, I think. What was the best artist? Best artist. Grammys.
I'm trying to see if there's any music things on here while you're talking about it because,
Oh, the best artist. No, that's best new artist. That's not what I want. Hold on, I'm looking at Wikipedia. Bruce Springsteen was the biggest winner,
really?
and he had the song of the year.
Does it say anything about Mariah Carey's Daydream album? Because it says
Oh, I don't know.
people were loving Mariah Carey, her 5th studio album, Daydream, where the song Fantasy. I don't even know the song Fantasy, I don't think.
Record of the year was a Sheryl Crow record. All I Wanna Do. That's a really good.
Ooh.
Now this one says best new artist is Sheryl Crow, so I'm confused.
Okay, interesting.
Huh. Best alternative music was Green Day.
Green Day.
I feel that. Green Day's cool.
Toy Story came out. That was a really big movie.
Oh yeah, that was a really big movie. Huh, interesting. Okay, well you can go ahead and go on with your list.
Okay, so here's some. This got a lot of really random things I like. Okay, for all you sports fanatics out there, Michael Jordan returned to the NBA.
Where was he at? Didn't he play football or something? Or what did he play? What did he do?
He announced a brief retirement and brief baseball career.
Baseball, that's what it was.
Baseball, volleyball. Boy, you think you got it all, but go back to the NBA, Michael Jordan, where you are a fan favorite. He probably was really good at baseball.
Isn't that crazy though? That he's just like, yeah,
I just love being so athletic that I can just go play every professional sport. Love it. He only took 18 months away, guys. So,
but still, like that.
Then
means
he was
would have had to
back.
play baseball in his free time and like.
question: what professional team did Michael Jordan play for?
I don't know. Isn't it like I feel like he
I thought
played
it was
for
like the Bulls. Wasn't
That's
it?
what I was thinking. It was the Bulls. Yeah, I was actually gonna say that. I swear, I was just trying to think of the name of it. I knew they had red. I think
That's
it
our
was
guess.
the Bulls.
We could look it up, but will we?
No.
Who is the president?
Clinton, right?
Yep, good job. Did you know that Playboy became legal again?
Was it illegal for a little while?
After a 34-year ban. This was in
Oh.
Ireland. Playboy was illegal in Ireland.
Well, thank God. The Irish
Thank
can
God we
see
weren't
a tit
born in
now.
Ireland.
Ireland.
I cannot talk. Jesus. That's the Playboy.
Who's on it?
Nobody I know. It's the Girls of Hawaiian Tropic.
Cute. Hot take. I think Playboy's kind of hot. A little bit. Like, not all of it. Not, like, the gross stuff. But, like, if you go, like, 70s, like, it's kind of cool.
Now we look back at it as kind of cool because there's, like... But I'm never looking at an actual nude person.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm
more
saying?
just, like, the photo shoot ideas and
Yeah,
stuff are
some
kind
of
of
the...
cool
yeah.
and iconic.
Yeah. PlayStation hit the United States, guys. I had this PlayStation. Well,
Wild.
no, I didn't have this one. I had the next one.
Yeah.
Wait, PS1 is what I had, but this was, like, boxy looking.
I know Ryan has...
Maybe they had
I think Ryan
PlayStation and then they had PlayStation 1. That doesn't make sense, but I have PS1. I know, and it doesn't look like that.
Maybe.
The controller looks like that.
Nerds, let us know.
Yeah, nerds. Okay. The internet became the internet, guys. It became...
In that year?
Mm-hmm. It says the internet took off.
Oh.
The internet was privatized after U.S. government funding for the nation's Science Foundation network ceased. A whole new era. ...
It really was.
Okay, this is just breaking news type situation. OJ got set free.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because didn't all of that
He was found
happen?
innocent
Didn't all of that happen the
in
year?
94.
Oh, 94. And then he got... Okay, got it.
Yeah, it happened in 94, and
I
I
know it
think
was, like,
he was
around
released in
that time.
95. Do you want to know the average cost of a new home?
No. What is it?
$113,000. The average.
Yeah, but still, I feel like Florida prices are pretty average for, like, you've got, like, really, really high places like LA and New York versus, like, really, really low, like, Missouri and stuff. Florida's still on the higher side, but I feel like it's a little bit more average. I cannot even imagine spending that amount on a house today. That would be insane.
You could easily in a small town in Missouri.
A small town, yeah.
You could easily.
But
in a
also,
small town in
then you
Missouri.
wouldn't be making as much either. It's just like, it's definitely a double-edged sword with that.
Yep. Okay. It does say that now in the U.S., the average is 3 times that.
Yeah,
So
I
in the
would say that
300,000
makes
for the
sense.
average of the whole U.S. Like, obviously, we can say you can buy a house for $113,000, a really small one in a.
It would be hard. I mean, it would have to be like a small house in like Missouri.
Yeah, and literally like a really tiny town. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Average income.
Oh yeah, I was interested after you just said the cost, the house price.
Average income was $35,900.
Which I always feel like that's kind of like the average income. I feel like is always pretty low compared to like the average home price. Is that just me? Because I guess more people have jobs than they have homes. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people rent and stuff. I always feel like it's kind of low. I'd be interested to see what the number is today. I think it's...
Well, I will say, I feel like that makes sense, though, because, like, buying a house, this is what you make in 1 year. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I guess, yeah, it
Like, you
correlates.
buy a house, you have it forever.
Right.
You could spend, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, also, most people that are making $35,900. So, I'll round up to $36,000. $36,000. So, today, the average is 87, almost 88,000.
Got it. Okay.
Wouldn't know about that. Wouldn't know about that. I would know more about the 35.
And that's on teaching.
And that's on teaching. Okay. Rent was also way cheaper.
Oh my God, I'd love to know. What's average
Average.
rent?
So that's what's so funny is we're talking about the average of the United States, knowing that places like New York, LA,
Can skew it.
yeah, Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm sure cities they've always been like astronomical compared to like regular old rent somewhere. $550. Which is honestly not super cheap, but knowing that's the average for the whole country.
What's the average now? Does it say?
No, it just says wow.
Yeah. No, that's
I would
how much.
say the
I think
average now probably is
1,500.
I was going to say 1,500.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. I was about to say, when you said 500, I was just like, that's like Missouri prices, I feel like, for like a small town.
Yeah.
I don't know. You would know more than me. I've never had
Yeah.
an apartment in like a small town.
550. I would say, like, to get a decent one that wasn't like you were getting some special help or something like that. I would say probably in the 7, like close
really?
6 and 7. Yeah.
Because that's how, well, no, it was more expensive in Springfield than that. But I feel like my Springfield rent was like 800. I can't remember now.
But also knowing that.
But Springfield's not that big of a town either, but still, it's a lot bigger than where we lived.
Yeah, you also have to know they have so many. I don't know. I guess I don't know anything that much about business and things like that. But if you're renting to college students in a college town, predominantly students, and you have these big, I mean, you probably don't, you're going to have it always filled up. So you just have to charge something that they can at least afford somewhat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
This is so interesting.
Goosebumps was one of the most watched TV shows.
Okay. I never watched that.
I didn't even know it was a TV show. I just knew it was books.
Was it books first?
I'm sure.
Probably. No, I don't know. It might be one of those weird situations where it was movies first, and then they made a huge series out of it.
They seem like they're older than the 90s to me. They seem like they could be 80s books to me. But I don't know.
Who knows?
It doesn't say. eBay, Craigslist, Match.com were all launched that year. Interesting. Forbes magazine named Bill Gates as the richest man in the world.
Interesting.
Don't think much has changed since then.
Well, he's not the richest, but
I
think he's probably still in the top 5, right?
He is one of the richest people in the world. I don't know if he is the richest anymore, but I'm just
saying.
He's
not it's Jeff Bezos now.
Okay.
And
either way, I'm just saying that not much has changed.
Right.
Amazon has the top spot. So he had 12.9 billion approximately back then. Now he has 114.7 billion today.
Oh, well.
Just a couple hundred more billion. Okay, let's see. Patrick Mahomes and Kendall Jenner were born. They're our age.
Yeah. No, I knew that.
I didn't know Patrick Mahomes.
I didn't know Patrick Mahomes, yeah. That's crazy to think about, and he's worth like billions.
Do you want to guess the most popular girl and boy name?
Yeah, I'll guess.
Hint, they're not Courtney and Audrey.
Well, that's actually a good one because I thought I read somewhere maybe that it was yours one time, and I was like,
my name has never been one of the most popular. There's a lot of girls named Courtney, but I don't think it was ever even like the top 10.
I feel like for
compared to some of the girl names there's just so many girls named that. There's really not, in the grand scheme of things, an insane amount named Courtney.
I feel like girls are easier to guess. I'm going to say, I'm between a couple of them.
Say your guesses.
Okay, Ashley was the first one that came to my head.
Okay.
And then Elizabeth was one that was like really up there in my head. And then I had one more and then it escaped me. Haley.
Okay.
I feel like everybody was named Haley that I knew. Mm-hmm. Hey, Haley. Anyway, and then for guys, my top could be like, I feel like a lot of guys I know are named Alex, like a ton of guys, but also girls too. So, and then
I will say these boy and girl names, I think they might have been most popular more than just the year 1995 because a lot of the people that I know with these names are a little bit older.
I'll say Dylan kept coming to my mind. I know that's probably not
That's a little earlier or a little later,
like,
I think.
Dylan, I feel like was a really popular one.
Like this is like this is like a 40-year-old man could be named this.
Huh.
It's like just one of the most common names ever for a guy.
Tom. I don't know.
Michael was the boys.
Oh, that's obvious, I feel like.
Okay, and then Jessica.
Oh, duh, yeah, like my cousin.
Yeah, like cousin Jessica.
Yeah.
Hey, Jessica. Okay, so here's some major events.
Okay.
Did you know the city of Mumbai, India had its name officially restored?
Thank God for that.
Mm-hmm. It was called Bombay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do you know that was the same place?
No, I didn't know that was the same place.
Yeah, British colonists called it Bombay, so The governing party said, no, we want Mumbai. Okay. The Bosnian Civil War ended.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody was assassinated. Minister of Israel. Okay, wait. There was an article. Hang on. There's one that I was reading earlier, and it was like...
Bit more upbeat.
Yes. Wait. Selena was murdered.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's not more upbeat, but it's...
It's more iconic.
Have you ever watched that movie?
Yeah.
I have not. With Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah. I think I did.
Mine is her... Why does that look like that? There's a picture, and it says... Oh, she was murdered by the president of the Selena fan club?
I didn't know that. I knew it was a fan.
I knew it was a fan, too, but it says...
By
the president of the fan club.
Oh, he had some issues then. It
was a girl, Yolanda.
Oh.
Yolanda Saldivar, something like that. I saw that one earlier though, and I was like, oh, okay, that's actually very, very scary.
Yeah.
I never seen that movie though, but I see people dress up as her for Halloween. Mm-hmm. Like Kim K, I think.
Yeah.
Let's say, I feel like those are the main things that I saw that were just kind of like
crazy. Yeah.
Just crazy, and things that I'd be interested in, because obviously there's just like a lot of like news, but not things that are still...
Was Clinton sleeping around?
Oh, Pamela Anderson married Tommy Lee.
Oh, I just watched that documentary on Hulu. It's so good. Was Clinton having sexual relations that year?
I don't know, probably. I don't know if it came out yet.
It might have been earlier, right?
I don't know.
Because when did the first Bush get in?
I don't know.
No, that was before Clinton, and then it was Clinton, and then it was Bush.
It was Bush, Clinton, Bush.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's got to be happening soon. But
yeah.
Didn't he serve 2 terms, Clinton? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Just one, and then he had a lot of sex.
Bush served 2 terms. Okay. Bridget Jones' Diary came out. I never watched that. Or The Diary of Bridget Jones. Never watched those either.
They're okay.
They're like big deal though. There were so many of them.
No, yeah.
Is there anybody that's a huge fan?
My mom watched them. I don't think she's a huge fan.
That's my thing. I don't think that girl is very likable.
But it's also a British movie too, really. So it's like over there, it's probably way bigger.
Is that girl actually a British actress though?
Renee Zellweger?
Renee Zellweger?
I guess so.
See, I didn't think she was.
She doesn't seem like she is, but...
I mean, everybody else in it is actually British. Like Colin Firth and all that.
And if it's a British movie, I feel like a lot of the time they will hire a British actor. Like, they won't hire somebody who has an accent because they want, like, British pride. Oh, okay. I'm making this up in my head, but it makes sense, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Oklahoma City bombing. I never even heard about that till like 2 years ago. I didn't even know. It's crazy how you can go through life and not knowing like serious events that have happened though. Yeah. It's just like, if no one ever told you, how would you know? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because that was like a huge deal and I never knew about it.
Yeah. No, for sure.
There's gotta be something else. Something crazy.
We were born.
Oh, that's when... This is a sad one.
What?
It's an actor. Okay, so you know the Superman, like the TV show actor,
yeah.
Christopher Reeve? It was that year that he had his horse accident and was paralyzed after that.
That's sad. I don't even know that.
You probably would know if you like saw a picture of him, because he was always in like a wheelchair after that. Weird. But yeah, that's really, really sad. Oh, okay. So it says the largest film premiere in history is held in New York when Disney's Pocahontas draws crowds of 100,000.
Crazy.
Pocahontas, guys. Just saying.
Yeah, that's
go watch it if you haven't.
I'm sure everybody who's listened has.
No, you have to be sure.
I'll give you my Disney Plus login so you can watch it.
Just go watch it.
Then you have to sign out.
Yeah, it's so good though. I would watch it right now, honestly.
Yeah. Well, man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good things.
I know. Wait, I'm trying to see if there's one on your birthday. Here's what it says about your birthday.
I know there was like a war thing.
Yeah,
But
it was just a war thing.
Yeah.
That was it. Gangster's Paradise. August 8th becomes Song of the Year.
Dang.
Just saying.
Right after.
Write that down. Yeah, write that down in your calendar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much, I feel like that's the biggest things. Michael Jackson performs a nonstop medley of his greatest songs for 15 minutes.
That tracks.
That does track.
What is he
Can
doing?
you
The Super
imagine?
Bowl?
It says,
Oh, who was the Super Bowl performer that year?
oh wait, hang on, I'll get there. But it says, that, so at this MTV, this is a really iconic MTV Music Awards, actually.
Okay.
Or Video Music Awards. So Michael Jackson did his nonstop medley of greatest songs for over 15 minutes. And then during the after show, that's when Courtney Love crashed the interview with Madonna, throwing makeup at her. Interesting. Courtney Love. Who was it? Did you look it up?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Indiana Jones.
What?
Yep. Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, Patti LaBelle and Indiana Jones were the halftime show for the Miami, Florida, January 29th, 1995 performance.
What is Indiana Jones?
I don't know. Here's a video that popped up.
What the heck? What
It's
is
a Disney.
that?
It's a Disney Indiana Jones Super Bowl halftime show. What?
Okay. I feel like we need to watch this later because I think they've changed their
Yeah.
audience since then or
Well,
something.
no, it's like the year before it was like
before it was like
country people, and then like the year after was Diana Ross.
but in between it was Indiana Jones. What's funny is that's not a musical. It'd be different if it was like Lion King came out and
Disney,
it was
though.
But you know what I'm saying though?
They must have just been promoting their ride.
That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, listen.
What? Hang on, we're watching a clip.
Here, can you hear it?
It's Fantasia.
What?
It's real life Fantasia. It's probably like
Yeah.
It is like a Disney ride, but you're not riding, you're just standing and people are having
Hold
a
on.
parade by you.
Hold on. I'm sorry, but
What
no,
the
I'm so
actual heck?
confused.
That makes
Wow.
no
Well, I hope you guys
sense.
could hear some of that. That's pretty good content right there. There were people on stilts walking around.
Yeah.
That's very confusing. I'm really glad I looked that up. That's so random. I thought it
That's-
was going to be like, you know, Kiss or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
But it's
like
yeah.
literally anybody that you would know.
Yeah. Nope. Indiana Jones.
Nope. Indiana Jones, guys.
Yeah. Good.
Well, I will say we'll have to do one that's early 2000s later because
Yeah.
that will
We
be
were
a
gonna
little
get
different. We
more.
were gonna get more, but there's enough information there. I feel like that's like specifically to our year.
Do you
And-
remember anything from the 90s, like specifically? Do you have any memories of like TV shows you watched or?
Here's my thing. I could do a whole episode, I feel like, of things I used to watch as a kid.
Yeah. Just get nostalgia
And just
vibes.
get nostalgia vibes. But I want to know, I think we've had this conversation before. And my sisters have babies or whatever. So, or especially my younger sister, she's been like staying with my parents. We like went and visited and stuff like that. And so my parents will like get on YouTube or whatever and like watch old shows that we used to watch as kids. And there was one we used to watch all the time. And it was like, I used to watch it when they would turn on for me when I was a baby. And it was this one called Gullah Gullah Island. Did you ever watch that?
No, you've brought it up before. I probably have, but I don't.
Well,
I
it
don't have
was
any
like
memories
when
of
I was
it.
a baby, it was you know how babies always have like the one show where they're like the TV's on, but then they're just like glued to that one randomly. And my little sister's baby, it's Elmo. Which
That's cute.
Elmo is so cute. I did not even realize how cute Elmo was. But
Yeah.
anyway, no, I feel like let me Google it real quick. Anyway, my dad, he said, we watched Gullah Gullah Island the other day, and it wasn't as good as we remember.
Dang.
But
That's
it
what
had
I'm afraid
this-
of.
Look
With
how
my kids.
scary. Look how
What's
scary.
the show premise?
It's this family, and it says Gullah Gullah Island. So they live on this little island, and there's this big fake frog thing, and he's called a pollywog.
That all sounds so familiar. Yeah. I'm sure I've seen it. That looks
You
very
know,
familiar.
come And let's stay together in the bright sunny weather. Hold on. That's it. Let's all go to go. Hang on. You don't remember... Oh, that looks like a mugshot, so that's not good. I clicked on the cast and the first picture was a mugshot. Dang it. You don't remember Benya Benya?
No.
You don't remember...
That. What was it on? PBS or...
Oh, you know what's... Wait, it was a real family. Their names were all their real names.
That's cute.
Except Benya Benya. Benya Benya... Benya Benya was played by the same guy who voices Barney.
Interesting.
Because right by that guy where it says Benya Benya, it has picture Barney.
Yeah, I think I watched more like Barney and Sesame Street and stuff like that.
They might have switched people out, though, because I'm a little bit... Oh,
confused.
Wait. I'm stupid.
What?
These people are not... Some people are actually related, not all of them. Like, 3 people are related.
Well, it's still kind of crazy.
Yeah, I was just looking at the names stupid for a second. Yeah, 3 people. I think it was an actual family of 3 people, but some of them, I think they had hired, like, children as well. But yeah.
Cool.
But a lot of them had their same name. Like, they kept their name for their character. Like, James was James. Vanessa was Vanessa. Simeon was Simeon. Cool, huh? Abuelo?
Okay.
Anyway,
there's
a bunch. Or Little Bear?
Yeah, I think I watched that.
I'm just trying to... She always does this at the end. She decides when the episode is over every single time. She starts looking at me. And I'm like, what? I know what you mean. And I'm like, I just keep listing shows for another freaking 10 minutes. And you're like, okay. And I'm like, yeah. And okay, so now that I've decided that this episode is over.
Wait, actually, no.
Did you watch Little Bear, though? That's a real question.
I think so. Do you remember Arthur?
Yes, I remember Arthur. I have memories.
I don't know.
Unlike Audrey.
I don't have memories. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Did I get dropped in my head as a baby?
Cindy.
No, I don't know. I really don't remember many things. A lot of memories that I have, I don't even know if they're my own or if they're just stories that I've heard.
Well, okay, guys. We're going to get off here.
And anyway, we're the girls of 95. Wait, what was the top song?
Gangsta's Paradise.
We're the girls of 95, living in a gangster's world of 95.
Okay. Bye. Goodbye.